The Heroes of Greyhawk is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
In our last session, the party woke from a restful slumber in the Vistani encampment, all but Nori, whose dreams continued to be plagued by disturbing visions of her brother's death and a dark reflection of herself, each more troubling than the one before it. Much was learned during their visit with the Vistani seer, Madame Eva, most notably an ancient ritual, the knowledge of which had been held by generations of Vistani. Now in the hands of her heroes, a ritual to destroy a mysterious relic known as the Shadow Heart, which entrapped the Queen of Shadow and held the Shadowlands under the thrall of her rival, Countess Jetzok. The Vistani gifted the party 4 healing potions before vanishing into the mists. Shortly thereafter, the party was beset upon by a cloud of clamorous crows and a disgustingly massive crow-like creature with insectoid maw lined by razor-sharp mandibles and a cluster of malevolent red eyes. Nori was nearly carried off by the abomination if it weren't for the swift intervention of her companions. Determined to track down the material components of the arcane ritual, the party returned to the House of Black Lanterns, where Alrin revealed that the party already had one component of the ritual, the Eclipsian Shard, something that they'd picked up from the Sylphides crash site way back when in the gnarly forest. The party then spoke with Jarl, the tiefling lantern keeper, learning about the Void Flame, another component of the ritual. Jarl offered to introduce them to the Flame's creator, a dangerous fiend, and explained the realm's dark currency of reconciling of debt. Over mugs of ale, the party spoke with Spugnoir, who appeared caught in a narrative loop expounding on his spellbook, his love for the fallen companion Norb. Xanthi spent some time talking with some of the patrons, learning about penitent pilgrims in somber processions that appeared upon the Shadowlands from time to time. Then the party approached a slain warrior, a man scarred by battle, tall, gaunt, and quite dead, bearing a moon symbol upon his worn, battered chest plate. The warrior revealed that he once served the Order of the Shadow Moon, devoted to the Queen of Shadow, and was thus sworn to uphold balance in the Shadowlands by the Queen's decree. The warrior went on to recount his queen's fall at the treacherous hand of the Countess, and how the Order of the Shadow Moon was corrupted by her malevolent will. Those, such as he, who could not pledge fealty to the evil Jetzok, were killed and eternally cursed, while those who joined the Countess were empowered by some dark energy. When asked if he'd spill his blood and fulfill his oath to serve the Queen, the warrior reaffirmed his pledge and bid the heroes meet him in the courtyard outside, away from the prying eyes and ears of she who shall not be named. And this, my friend, is where we will rejoin the story as you step outside the House of Black Lanterns, following Thornton into the courtyard. Is there anything that anybody wants to do before you step outside? Just for the sake of giving you an opportunity here for anything. Okay.
Did we spend the night here, or we just got back here?
You just got back and started talking with the locals. So you follow Thornton outside. A dry, penetrating chill prickles against your skin. The hair on your neck standing on end. Looking up, there are no stars, no moon, nothing but a heavy black bank of fog that parts just long enough to reveal stone gargoyles that sit perched atop the tavern walls, weathered and worn themselves, but gazing upon the courtyard, looking down upon you and your companions.
Those are just decorative, right?
Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Around the courtyard's perimeter, you see a dozen or so dark lanterns that hang from tall wrought iron posts, each casting an eerie, unnatural glow that seems to devour the ambient light, harboring in their shadows unseen, writhing malice. The sound of tattered banners flapping in the wind are the only sound aside from that of your beating hearts. Thornton turns to you. I have seen many false heroes, stout of heart, who gave in to the vile promises of the betrayer, and in doing so betrayed their own cause. Thus, she has remained unchallenged in this realm, her evil spreading unchecked. The balance of the Shadowlands rent asunder. And though many think that the true Queen of Shadow has abandoned her subjects, my belief in her has not faltered. Though I stand as a relic, perhaps, of some long-forgotten oath, and cursed for my unwavering devotion, I yet hold a glimmer of hope that balance will return to this place once more. Kind of trails off. You can tell that his thoughts are wandering. Then he turns to you. You can see the glow of fire in his eyes. Convince me, strangers, that your cause is just, and your commitment unwavering. Prove to me that you are not like those who came before you, those who sought to challenge the betrayer, but abandoned their vows in exchange for power, corruption. Perhaps their motives were impure to begin with. Show me that there's still hope and that the Queen's legacy can be redeemed, if that's indeed what you hope to do. Only then will I consider your words and deeds worthy of my allegiance. He kind of takes a sort of a stern stance before the four of you.
Well, go ahead, Nori. Do your thing.
Well, there's always hope. We bring it. I've been brought here to do this.
Show him the sword.
Nori looks around. Where are those gargoyles? Are they within sight of us?
They're up above on the rooftop of the third story of the House of Black Lanterns, kind of gazing down upon you.
I'm not afraid. This will demonstrate. And I'll put my hand up in the air and summon it. And so, like, I'm kind of doing a He-Man Masters of the Universe stance here with this sword.
Sure, as you brandish the sword, shadows from nearby dark spaces sort of are attracted to it, wisping through the air and sort of almost clinging to the sword itself as you hold it above your head. He looks
Thornton,
at you
this
and
is
nods.
Shadow Fang. I am the weapon, and this is my weapon.
Are her eyes black?
Hell
Oh yeah, definitely black.
Got a lot of smoke, a lot of black tendrils kind of coming around everything too.
You say these things as if I have not seen champions before, as if others have not come to this place, professing their loyalty to the Queen of Shadow. What makes you different from the rest?
Xanthi just like gestures repeatedly at the sword.
You have the Shadow Fang. There are
this
other
is one of-
swords.
This
What?
is one of 5.
There's
I'm aware.
5 swords?
Yes,
Yeah.
there are 5. I don't know where the other 4 are right now. It sounds like they've come through before. But Shadowfang has never come through before. Thornton, I have never come through before.
You speak of previous, you know, champions that have come through here. How did they fail?
They gave in to the bargains, deals, the corruption of power that the Countess wields. She does not just wield with might, though her minions are strong. She wields with malice and envy and greed, turning ambition, righteousness against those who profess some desire to put an end to this imbalance. Look what happened to my order. Valiant warriors pledged themselves, yet were corrupted. And here you stand with the might of this sword, yes. But are you not corrupted?
Nori will move up so she's like right in front of him. I suppose she's a bit shorter than he is.
Quite a bit.
She'll look up at him. She's got the sword up like this, not like touching him or like even offensively at him. This sword is my connection to my brother, who is also trapped by the usurper. I will give my life before I pledge to some other thing that should be enough.
The ties of family are strong, no doubt. You will be tested with promises of power. You will be tested with wealth. In spite of your brother's perhaps helplessness in this place, you would give everything.
I would give everything.
What is it that you would ask of me, champion of the Queen? What is it that I, a failed servant of Queen Acherontis, could possibly provide to you?
We need your blood.
Not all of it, just a little bit.
Enough to... Yeah, not all of it. This won't cost you anything big, but you did say you were willing to give anything, and you will give this willingly.
For my queen, what do you intend to do with this? Should I be gracious enough to provide?
We have a ritual. We need your blood as an ingredient. This will free her.
This ritual you speak of, how do you know it will work as you suggest?
You know, it's a little contribution for a lot of reward.
This ritual has been passed down.
Maybe ixnay on the fine details, eh?
We
No,
have to-
please.
Are
The
you
fine
gonna give
details
it?
are fine.
Will you not give it unless we tell you everything?
I would like to know what this ritual is. What do you intend to do? I don't side with
Once-
just any
Once
random person that walks into this place.
You don't just
Once
give
we
your
have all
blood
the
to any
parts.
rando.
Typically, no.
Okay, you're lost.
I'm
Once-
adorable
yeah.
rando, so
once we have all the pieces to this ritual, the ritual will break open the shadow heart.
You know of the Shadow
Yes.
Heart.
We were told.
There have been others that have attempted to destroy the relic. It will be no easy task. What will you do if you're presented with a choice between your brother? He looks back at you, Nori. And freeing the Queen of Shadow from her prison. If you are forced to make a choice, where does your shadowed heart guide you?
I don't see that they'll be separate. However, if I do need to choose, I will choose my queen.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Not a deception.
Oh, I mean, are you deceiving?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, then roll a deception check.
That advantage?
Mm-hmm.
$16.
Okay,
Not the best.
not terrible. The Countess will use your brother against you.
She
Be
is.
prepared for this.
I am prepared. She is deceitful and without honor, as it sounds. Prepared for anything she's going to throw at us. Anything I can think of. This place contains many things that I can't imagine or haven't already thought of, so I'm going to do my best there. Will you give us your blood now?
It is a small price to pay, though I do not believe that you will succeed. It is worth the chance. He pulls out a blade, small dagger from his belt. And as he does, you hear this clapping from the gate. You look up. Just a slow clap.
never good.
Lapped.
No.
Nope. Thornton turns. You all kind of look over and you see a familiar face. You see the general having reformed. You are giving great speeches and making big promises. It is quite moving. But
You gave a great speech the last time we killed you.
yes. But here I am, returned to finish the job. Desmond,
Yes.
As you're standing off to the side, what's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. You catch motion out of the corner of your eye. Xanthi, what's your passive perception? Sorry?
13.
Gotcha. Okay. You catch some movement out of your eye too. You both instinctively look up towards the gargoyles, and you thought you saw some sort of movement. And you did. But it was lower down as you watch as these creatures with these long spindly arms and the shaggy mane jump out from the shadows. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh.
We're still hurt.
Yes, you are. Man.
Well, shoot.
Okay. I'm going to bring up a map here in a second.
Do we have music right now, Dave?
We should.
Not battle music, but yes, it's music.
Oh, I just needed to turn mine up. Sorry.
Turn up your
Did-
volume, bro.
We at least get the blood? Or
No,
No.
you do not have the blood. Your exchange was interrupted.
Glad we gave the bad guy the details of our plan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he must die.
Again.
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 And he'll
Probably
respawn
again and again.
and then tell everyone.
He's
We'll
fairly
bury him.
determined.
We'll bury him face
What
down.
if we put his bones in the bag?
Yeah. We'll take his head and
He
put it
just
in
disappeared last time.
What if we don't kill him and we shove him in the bag?
Yeah.
Hey, Scottish
Government-
Jeff
government.
is
That's what we're
given
doing.
some advantages. Thanks, Jeff.
How can we get him in the
Thanks,
bag
buddy.
if we
Thank
don't
you,
kill it
Jeff.
first?
Everybody's got an
We shove a
advantage.
live
You-
creature in the bag.
I mean, they'll be alive in there, though.
Pulled one out before.
Probably doesn't have to breathe.
Puts the creature in the bag.
All right.
Where is-
Hose again?
All right. I
Do we
need,
have a map for that?
yeah, dude, chill out. We'll get there. Jesus Christ.
Get the music, get the map.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I don't mean
what
to
the
rush
fuck?
you. I'm
Chop,
just getting a little
chop.
anxious over here.
Jesus.
Start up a timer.
Love you too, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Love you.
Not as much as Nori loves that pie, but sorry.
Well, I mean, that's setting the bar pretty high.
Pie's got something in it.
Well, we like regular pie too, so drug pie is just another level, I guess.
All right.
Pie's pie. Want to eat that pie.
All right. So, give me some initiatives, please. 25 to 20.
Des got 23.
Okay. 15 to 20.
17.
Oh yeah!
All right.
New dice, because my old ones keep failing me. So we got some
Ooh,
crazy
Pretty.
That's some Shadowland dice right there.
hollow.
Oh, nice.
Blue-esque
Cool.
dice there. There's a lot of tentacles happening.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
10 to 15. All right. 5 to 10.
5 for Nori.
Okay.
She's trying to catch blood.
Maybe you can cut that guy a little on the way out.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
If we don't have a receptacle, just put it in my mouth.
Okay. Desmond, you look out of the corner of your eye. You see a creature slinking in from the shadows. With it, it looks as though it's long and spindly, about the same size as you. Crazy hair, all messed up, and it's got this long, almost like Garrett rope, and it looks like it's about to lunge for you. But you have the initiative because your passive perception beat their stealth. Go ahead and let me know what you'd like to do, please.
All right, Des is gonna reflexively pull his dagger and take a swipe at this guy.
Okay.
It's going to be a booming blade attack.
Okay.
It's 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Right. Okay, that is 7 piercing, and only 1 thunder damage.
Okay.
Then Dez is gonna bonus action disengage back here next to Xanthi.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Desmond? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Okay. All right. As you back away from this creature, you may not see the one that was over in the shadows over here, although Xanthi caught some movement out of her eye. Unfortunately, they have the initiative on you, so this one is going to move in and make an attack on you, and this one's going to move in and make an attack on Xanthi as they had planned.
I
Number-
can't actually see anything. Like, is
Oh, you probably have to
Owlbear
zoom in on it.
Move
not
it. The
working?
map's down.
Yeah,
Farther
you
down.
gotta
Yeah,
kind of
zoom
like
way
just
out
find
until
it.
To the south.
Yeah, zoom way out until you can see it.
Oh,
and then-
okay. There we go.
yeah. Dave,
Thank
once
you.
number 2 moves, the booming blade damage kicks in.
All right. What's that damage?
So he'll get another 8 thunder
Oh, nice.
damage.
Okay. So as that boom goes off, some of the architecture starts to crumble and fall from the rooftop. Maybe cracking of these stone gargoyles, bits of them falling onto the ground. These things move in. The first one attacking Desmond. The Garrett attack. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage, and you are currently grappled.
Okay.
And the other one is going to reach out and try to do the same thing as it tries to basically like loop this cord around your neck, Xanthi. It's got Desmond behind you. You hear a struggle, and you see this one come at you. That is only a 14.
That does not work.
Okay. So that one misses. That brings us to Alrin.
So I see the general by the gate.
Yep. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit. You can see the general at the gates.
How far away is he from me?
He is about 45 feet, it looks like.
Okay. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking of charging towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm 15 feet away, hitting him with Thunder Wave, which it's a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
So I'll be
Um,
15 feet away, and I cast.
Take Nori with you.
Short legs.
You can
I
do
don't.
that.
I don't know how to do that.
You can get right here.
Okay, 15 feet away. I yell. I yell at him. You're gonna die again, bastard! And I cast Thunder Wave,
Okay.
third level.
Okay. Awesome.
So it's a con save of 14.
Okay. I just rolled a natural 20.
Thanks, Dave.
Sorry.
It's okay. He'll take half damage.
Half damage. Which is?
So 20 damage, so 10 damage.
You got it. All right. Okay. Another massive boom of thunder calls out. More of the architecture crumbles and falls down, raining down on the cobblestone courtyard. That brings us. Is that the end of your turn, Alrin?
And I am pointing my sword directly at him,
Okay.
waiting.
We're getting a lot of spam in the chat tonight. Thanks, spammers.
Yeah.
We appreciate you taking notice of us, but we're not interested. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it? All
We're
right.
a
Yes.
beacon.
Xanthi, it's your turn.
Yeah. Xanthi's gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing it out. Sorry, Nori.
So sorry.
So yeah, she calls on the spirits, her friends, her protectors.
Yeah.
And these weird little union dudes show up.
It's about fucking time, huh? Let's get her. Oh, hey, there she is. Get her. You see all of these little ravenous little dwarf-like fey creatures with axes and hammers. They all start going towards Nori.
I didn't say they were dwarf creatures before.
Well,
Don't go for Nori.
dwarf-like fey creatures. Don't get hung up on the details.
Oh.
Anything else,
Nori's
Xanthi?
got a type.
She definitely
and-
does.
Yeah.
It does.
That would be my action.
Okay. No movement or
and-
bonus action?
No, my bonus actions are usually assists to my spells.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the General Todorov. He kind of shakes from the blast of your Thunderwave, Alrin, and he looks at you as he raises this massive greatsword in his two hands. He says, "You are brave, but you are a fool." And you hear him say something in a language that you don't quite understand, and you watch as two shadow warriors appear on either side of him, flanking him. But what's more terrifying is what you see climbing up behind him. You see this huge creature, this hideous looking minion. The mouth of which is this massive gaping maw. It stands 3 feet higher than you. I'm going to put a picture of it up on the screen here for folks to see. And I'm going to reveal the token here on the map as well.
Ew.
Yeah, ew is right. Looks like he brought some extra muscle this time around. And he is going to step forward a couple of steps, move to the side, and he is going to... He's actually going to hold his action and see how this goes down. He's going to hold on to his action as these creatures materialize. You know what I'm going to have him do? Is I'm going to have him roll a intimidation. He's going to try to intimidate you, Alrin. Whoops. That will be a 18. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That would be a total of 20. 14 on the
Okay.
die.
Yeah,
Plus
you
two.
manage to keep it together as you watch these creatures appear from the mists. Very cool. All right, Nori, that brings us to you.
Okay, Nori's gonna run her full movement, which is a big 25 in this direction.
Okay.
And for her action, she's gonna.
You do need to make a
Yes.
wisdom saving throw against the spirit
do I?
guardians. Yep.
Oh God! All right.
Roll high. You do have an advantage from Scottish Jeff, by the way.
21.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm saving it.
So you'll take half damage.
Yeah, that's true. 7.
Come on, where you going? They're kind of trying to follow you, but they get sort of yanked back like they're on one of those kid leashes. Ah, come on! And they're kind of pulling.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
attacking her.
All
Do
right,
your
all right.
job.
Really bad already.
They kind of they reconsider the situation. They look at these two creatures that are attacking you, and they're like, "All right, boys, let's get to work." All right, Nori, what do you want to do?
Nori's gonna reach her hand out like this and say, "Choke on this, General Z," and she's gonna cast Chill Touch at him.
Okay.
Ugh, darn it. Nope, that's probably not gonna do it. That is 11.
11
This guy.
sadly is not going to hit this guy.
So my little blue hand.
Your
just flies
ghostly
past him.
skeletal hand just sort of like gets up to him, and then it just sort of like disapparates right in front of him.
Okay.
That's a great spell, though. Very cool.
It was gonna be great.
It was going to be dope. All right. Anything else from Nori?
She really can't do anything else.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it then. These two Phantom Warriors are going to move in against Alrin and make some attacks. First one is going to swing with the Spectral Longsword twice at you, number 1. One of them is going to miss, and an 18.
Yep.
Okay, an 18 hits. 4 force damage. Number 2 is going to take 2 swings at you. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay, so 1 miss and 1 hit on that as well. 5 force damage. This creature is going to climb over. Oh, there we go. Got so many freaking tabs open. Is going to climb over this situation here. It can't quite get all the way to you, but Nora, you see this thing just coming at you with these massive claws that are almost the palms of their hands, their webbed fingers, long claws at the ends. The hands themselves are almost as big as you as they're just barreling towards you. All right, that brings us to Thornton. Thornton is going to get into this shit. He's going to turn around and let's see. Xanthi, why don't you give me a D20 roll? He is going to swing his greatsword against this creature that's trying to attack you.
That's a 19.
That's definitely going to hit. Give me a 2d6, please. Okay.
Whoa, thanks, Scottish Jeff.
Hey, that's all right, Jeff. They're gonna need it, man. I probably don't need them, but the players
Thank you,
definitely
Jeff.
do.
Yes.
All the players just got another advantage.
They did not take a
love
rest
you.
after the last near death. Nori almost died last time.
Well, I'm gonna die this time.
Probably.
I mean, our viewers
right.
gotta know that Dave
Thornton.
hates letting us sleep.
Thornton. That's true. He's gonna make another attack. Give me another D20, Xanthi. He's gonna try to chop this guy down. And
Is
then
he attacking
2d6
number
for
1?
damage. He is, yep.
16. Man, Dave,
Yep.
are you using up all my good die rolls? Just wait, I'm gonna be all 2s
Yes.
and 3s when it's my
Mhm.
turn.
Give me a 2d6, please, for damage.
7.
7 damage? Okay. He takes 2 big swings cutting into this thing as it howls, and he shouts over his shoulder, "We will not yield, General!" And then we'll go to the top of the order, Desmond.
Is this number 2? I can't tell because of the way the layout that we're working with right now. Is number 2 within melee of Xanthi?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to now I'm grappled, but I can still make attacks, right?
You are grappled, aren't you? Let's see. It's the start. You can make an attack. You just can't move.
Okay.
Yep. You're stuck where you are as this thing's
Alright,
got you grappled.
I'm going to swing at him with
If
my
you-
dagger and make it a green flame blade.
And
attack.
before you do that, you could, if you wanted to, you could try to break the grapple. Or you can swing an attack. It's up to you.
I'm going to
you
attack
just
him.
can't move, so you might as well.
Yeah.
Take him out.
That's 18 to hit.
That hits. Nice.
Let me just double check something. Oh. Gotta get all the dice together.
Roll them up. Count them up. Yeah. I'm gonna put the plug in the chat here for advantages for the players. They're gonna need it.
Okay, so that is 20 piercing.
Ooh, very
and
nice.
Just 2 fire damage to this guy.
Okay. Yeah, that kills him. He goes down.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay. Bonus action, with my movement, I'm just gonna roll around to this side and
you will take an attack of opportunity. Let me
I
get
was
that out of
within
the way.
range of that guy.
I'm gonna use advantage.
All right,
Let's
that's fine.
see.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I just 19 on the die plus stuff, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you'll take 4 bludgeoning damage as you are once again grappled. So you can't make the move.
He didn't have Xanthi grappled already?
He grappled you as
Okay.
you're trying to move away.
Tried.
Yep, he missed her and went for
That's
you,
right,
so you're still
that's
going to
right,
be back
okay.
here.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, so you are now grappled. And actually, as at the start of his turn, you're going to take some damage as well. Shit, I keep rolling low. That's 4 bludgeoning damage as he tightens the garrote around your neck. Just.
Okay.
And then for his action, Xanthi, you, as you're sort of watching all this happen, as this creature lashes out at Desmond, puts the garrote around his neck and starts squeezing. Desmond's eyes go wide as he had been planning to move away. Suddenly, the two of them disappear.
What?
As he uses a really cool feature called Shadow Teleport and pulls Desmond off into a spot, and he just tightens and starts squeezing the garrote around your neck, Desmond. That brings us to Alrin. Hey, thank you, old school. Appreciate that. Another round of advantages for all the players, 1 each.
Thank you.
Thank you very kindly.
Now, when this creature was attacking Des, was that an attack of opportunity that it was using? Like it wasn't its turn?
Correct. It used an attack of
Okay.
opportunity to grapple him, and then on the beginning of his turn, Desmond took damage from the grappling mechanism, and then for his action, he shadow teleported.
All right, but it never really had a turn. Because
No, it took
otherwise
its
it
turn.
would have been attacked by my guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it took its turn. So go ahead and roll your damage. Let me roll a wisdom save. 16.
16 meets, so it beats, so
So half damage.
half.
Yep.
But they'll still take I don't know if you want to round up or down, but it's total of 9, so
We'll always round down, so we'll go 4. Okay. All right, so it takes the damage. Good looking out. Good memory, and it still disappears along with Desmond. And as far as you're concerned, you have no idea where they are. because they're up. Desmond, you find yourself like being transported. You like come to or like look around, and you're up on top of this pitched roof on these kind of terracotta like tiles. You can see the gate of the building down below where Alrin is facing off against the Phantom Warriors, but you can't really see very well Xanthi or Thornton at this point. But you're up on that area. So Alrin, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move 5 foot more south, so I'm not moving out of these guys' threat range.
You got it. Just kind of getting people in the squares here. Go ahead.
And then I am once again going to cast a 3rd level Thunder Wave again.
Okay.
As I have my sword out, but I sort of smack my hand to my wrist, and just the force comes out, so they all have a 14 con save, all 4 of them.
Okay, we'll start with the big guy, the general. 14, you say?
Yep.
Con save. Dirty 20. We'll go with the Phantom number 1. 18. Phantom number 2. 10. And does that also affect the big guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The big guy, con. 15.
All right, so I rolled 20 damage, so those that save take 10.
Okay.
The guy that did not save gets pushed 15 feet away from me, which should give me an attack of opportunity since he leaves my threat range.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that, please.
And I'm going to use an advantage.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. What do you got?
That is 14 plus 7, so 21 to hit.
Wow, very nice. And what are you attacking with?
A +1 longsword.
Okay, yeah, you take a swing as this guy is getting blasted away from you, cutting through his ethereal form, and you watch as wisps of his form adhere to your blade, and then they sort of like just disappear and dissipate as you slice through him. You can see the look of agony, but they don't seem to make a sound. Nevertheless, they look to be frazzled.
He takes 10 points of damage.
All right. And the okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. That brings us to Xanthi.
Xanthi doesn't know where Des went.
No.
Okay, she's just gonna scream, Des! Guys, something took Des! And then she is going to run forward. So 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to heal Nori real quick with a smack.
Don't smack
give,
too
little
hard,
take.
man.
A little give, a little take.
A love shove.
Bring you up, put you down. Bring you up, put you down.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster with this one.
That's so Xanthi.
Okay, she's gonna cast it at 2nd level. Please take 18 points of healing.
Thank you.
It feels
then-
very creepy crawly, but you still get healed.
I mean, the end result is I feel okay, so I'll deal with the creepy crawly.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're probably getting used to it a little bit at this point. You've been healed more than anybody else so far since you've entered the Shadowlands. And it's always been sort of like that, almost like insects crawling beneath your skin.
Oh,
Xanthi, what else would you like to do?
Oh, I suppose I can't. Okay, I thought I could then bonus action out of there, but I really can't, can I? So I will take I'll take another step towards this big thing. And sorry, you're probably gonna get hit at the start of your turn, Nori.
Up and down. That's okay. As long as I got healed first.
Poor Nori. Not really. All right, great. Xanthi, that's your turn. That brings us to the general. Alrin, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's not my forte.
You got this.
I think I'm going to use another advantage. It's really not my forte.
Is smart. Thanks to the chat for keeping our players alive pretty much from Hamlet until now.
I got a 12.
A 12? Ooh,
Yes.
that's a failed wisdom
I don't get
save.
no bonuses.
My friend, you are paralyzed by the vengeful glare of this warrior. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. So you are paralyzed until you take damage from this creature, or until the end of its next turn. All right, so there you go. So you are paralyzed. Let me do this. I'm going to put a little thing on there so I can remember this. There we go. All right, that's its turn. Nori, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yep.
Roll high.
Yeah, now you're talking, Xanthi. Looks
No,
like she
don't
read the
hit
fine
her.
print, boys. Let's get
Don't
her. This is our
guy.
chance.
No.
I should have used an advantage.
Oh,
I was
no.
saving that's a 1.
No.
Xanthi, you cannot kill Nori. I have so many plans for her later.
I mean, I don't want to kill her,
Hello,
but
B-Town
the
MC.
dice do.
Yes, they do.
21 damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only do like
Wow.
3 more points of damage on that spell. So
That doesn't make me feel any
I
better.
That
just
is
usually
amazing. You've never, I don't think you've ever
real
done that
bad.
much damage with that spell before.
Look at how excited he looks right now.
I feel like Xanthi's
Jeez.
kind of like on team bad guys. Is that what's happening here?
I'm only rolling good when it hurts us.
Shit.
Well,
You
thanks
gotta
for the
turn
heal
that
at the
around
beginning of
somehow.
this.
You're gonna need more of it. All right. So Nori.
Well, shoot. I
Continue,
just got
please.
staggered. However, I'm still gonna do this because
Well, where you going? Stick around for the fun.
out of here, and then I run down here, and I will take my swings at General T with
Okey-doke.
advantage. First one is a 24 to hit
That will hit.
for 8 damage. Cool. Second one with also advantage.
You said 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
None of it's necrotic. I can't
Okay.
cast any hexes. Second one is 17 to hit.
If it meets, it beats.
All right. Or 11.
Ooh, nice.
damage.
He just kind of takes it as you cut through a soft or maybe an open spot on his body in between his very significant half plate armor. But he takes the damage nonetheless. Anything
Okay.
else from Nori?
Nope, I think she just whispers good night.
Oh no. All right, that brings us to these phantoms. Let's see. That one is going to move past you. Yeah, I mean, these things are basically mindless warriors that are tethered to the dark pact that was made with she who shall not be named. It's going to make 2 attacks against you, Nori. Well, a 9's not going to hit, but what about a 14?
No way. How
Okay,
dare
so
you.
number 2 misses. Let's see here. Ooh, Alrin. Number 1 is going to take 2 attacks at you, and it has advantage on both because you're paralyzed.
It
Is
should
number
save
1
first.
in my field of death?
It absolutely.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me roll a quick wisdom save. Maybe it won't be doing attacks on you. Who knows? Who knows?
Come on, Sandy. Big damage.
Wisdom is 15.
21 again.
All right. So he fails the check.
Okay,
He has to take the
okay.
full
Let's
8
get it.
points
This could.
of
What?
damage. Yep.
8
Yep.
points.
This is how it is. It's a 3d8 roll, and
Yeah.
I usually roll like
Shoot.
9 or less
Oh,
Mm.
on it. Thanks D&D Beyond.
A 21 would have been clutch right there.
But for Nori, I rolled 21
Yeah.
damage.
mhm.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? Am I right,
I
Nori?
know. Well,
Well,
you know,
your friends aren't going to be around that much longer anyways, so here we go.
neither am I.
Yeah. Alrin, the first attack is a 18.
Yep.
For 7 force damage. Second attack. Ooh, 15. I don't think that's going to hit.
It meets, it beats.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Spectral longsword, a second one comes in. Oh, for 4 force damage. That brings us to this creature, Xanthi. It is going to make a wisdom save, hopefully making it, I guess. We'll see. Wisdom, not its forte. No, that is a 7. So go ahead and roll your damage again.
Take a full 13 points.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Little bit better.
All your little guardians like pile onto this thing, and they're like hacking at it and slamming little hammers and stabbing it with little small tridents and whatnot. And it just kind of like shakes it off like a wet dog, and they all kind of go flying within your sphere, of course. And it just lunges right for you, Xanthi, and
Dead!
is going to try to claw you first. Ooh, 26 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage. And then it is going to try to bite you. 16?
That meets. Wait, no, shield.
There you go.
Shield.
Shield. Very cool. Give me a concentration save, please. What was that, 11 damage?
28.
Yeah, you're fine. You have to basically roll like a natural 1 to lose your
I
concentration.
rolled a nat 20 on it as well, so I had a nat 20 for 20.
Whoa, very cool. All right. Very nice. Nat 20s
Glad
are
she's
cool.
on our side.
Kind of.
I mean,
It's a little
for
gray.
the most part,
It's a little
Yeah.
gray.
it's real gray right now.
I'm real chaos.
Okay, so at this point, Thornton is going to race in, wielding his greatsword. Xanthi, give me 2 d20s, please, as he swings at this monster.
All right, I rolled a nat 20 and a
Oh,
7.
the 7 does not hit, but the nat 20 does double damage. So go ahead and roll 4d6, please.
Woohoo!
Nice. Way to go, Thornton.
16 total.
Okay. Wow. Big hit. Okay. Those were his 2 attacks. That brings us to Desmond. Desmond, you are currently grappled. This guy is squeezing the garrote around your neck, and you find yourself up on the tiles of the rooftop.
Okay, I'm going to try to break the grapple.
Okay. Very cool. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to use one of my advantages. Thanks, chat.
Just so you know, that will make it a straight roll.
Because I had disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. Right. 12 plus 8 for acrobatics, 20.
Yeah. You break it. No problem. You just kind of push him away, and he loses his grip on the garrote.
He's going to bonus action disengage. Then he's going to use his movement.
So you drop down about 10 feet, right about
Oh, wait,
here.
where's the roof end? I wouldn't have moved that far.
There's
I thought it kept
a
going.
roof end right here, and then it drops down about 10 feet to right here.
Okay.
And then it goes back up 10 feet up to here.
All right. So rather than go in that direction, he's going to just run straight off the edge over this way. 1, 2. And then
It's about 25 feet down to the courtyard from where you are.
yeah, he's going to jump. Reaction, cast Featherfall.
Okay, very cool. Are you still going to do the 3-point landing just for effect?
Oh, yeah.
Superhero landing.
Well, after he goes off the edge, he's going to go turn around to that guy and be like, ah. And then
And just kind of like
Featherfall.
slow roll.
yeah, and then just slowly float down.
Awesome.
And then when he's at the bottom, I just got to mark off that spell.
So that was your bonus action, yeah? Or
That was my bonus. Well, my action to break the grapple, my bonus action, and then my reaction.
so you don't get a reaction on your turn. A reaction is something you get on someone else's turn. But I think it's cool, so we'll let it roll.
Okay.
But just that's what reactions are all about. So I would say,
Okay.
given that, you're probably out of actions and movement at this point.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I could stay up there, if you don't want to let me have it.
No, I think
Try
it's
the ring
cool.
of jumping.
Well,
It's already
the ring of
done.
Jumping.
Is
Oh,
there anything
I'll
else
fall
you want to do
further.
on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okie doke.
Actually, I have a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to get away from the edge of that building a little bit.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get into Xanthi's
30.
circle of friends.
Your friends.
Circle of friends.
All right. That brings us to Alrin. Alrin, you're paralyzed, bro. Your little bony feather is just sort of like fluttering ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah. Let me just double check something here. Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? You took damage from that guy behind you, so you are no longer paralyzed. So you do have
Oh.
a turn.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
In that case,
Yes, sir. What would you like to do?
allow me to.
Oh, we got another
use-
one. There must be a lot of viewers out there that we can purchase because we keep getting. Come on, Grimogenesis. We're not interested. Bye. Weird.
We've got real friends.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, right?
We don't need your bots, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna do a slashing flourish to hit all of the creatures around me if I hit the first one.
Cool.
So the blade is just
College of
swinging
Swords.
around madly.
Does that include Nori?
No.
Okay, good.
Sweet, sweet spin.
She's already getting her ass kicked by Xanthi.
Yeah,
You
friendly
did.
fire is a big deal today
Yeah,
here,
especially right now.
No.
especially right now.
So I'm gonna use another advantage. And let's do this. I'm attacking
Yes.
general.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
You got this.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Okay. That is going to be 19 damage to him
Ooh.
and 5 damage to the other two guys.
5, you say?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's enough to cause the second one to completely disappear.
Yeah.
As you cut through with this flourish and slice it almost in half, and its eyes go wide, makes no sound whatsoever, and then just dissipates into the fog. Nicely done.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my second attack on the general.
Okay.
Come on. Does a 16 hit him?
It does not. Okay.
Okay.
All right, it does miss. Anything else from Alrin?
Bonus action, second level healing word on Nori.
Aw,
Oh, thank you.
Nori does have friends. So proud of you. Okay. Roll
8
up
healing.
some 8 healing.
you.
Shadowy places.
What's the healing word?
Usually, it's something very inspiring in Elvish, but here, as I say it, and I'm thinking it's going to be poetry coming out, it's just a haunted, more of a demonic sounding, just scraping, and even as it comes out of my mouth, I'm like shocked. I'm like, did that come from me?
Hurts
love
so
it.
good.
I
I
love
think
it.
Nori turns and looks at you too with almost a horrified look in her eyes as she's feeling better.
Yeah, and my eyes are like wide. I'm like, oh,
That's amazing. All right, is that the end of your turn, Alrin?
yes,
We'll
sir.
go to Xanthi next.
All right. Xanthi is she's gonna rotate a little over here, and then she is going to extended heal Nori, because I think
Aw.
you're still hurt, right?
Yeah. Yep, that was a lot of damage I just took by your goons.
Yeah, try to give you back some of that.
The Goon Squad.
Yeah.
God, they're badasses.
Take
They're
an
bad
additional 9 healing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? We're trying to kill her. You healing her?
No, not her.
Hey, she's trying to torture a friend. It's beautiful. It's genius.
Listen, we have a deal. She and I, like, we don't kill each other.
Hey, that's between the two of you, not us. That we weren't in on that deal.
How do we get you in on that deal?
Well, make us an offer.
What do you
Anything
want?
else from you, Xanthi?
Aren't you her employees?
Like, let's have a negotiation.
Now is not the time.
It's never the time. All right. Yeah, that's my bonus action was to distance spell, and it was my regular action to cast it. So that's all.
Okay.
I get.
All right. One of your goons kind of comes up to you as this is all happening. He goes, "Yeah, but we're willing to talk a deal, though, for reals."
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. Great.
All right. So
let's talk.
We'll go
if I'm not
to.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
All right. So we will go next to El General.
Mm.
This is when he wields the great sword and swings it twice at Alrin. You will die in this courtyard, and your soul will be trapped here forever.
Shove them in my bag.
That is a
Toss it
23
over.
to hit on the first swing.
Sure.
For 10 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Second swing. Oh, 11 to hit. He misses. You duck out of the way as he swings it around again. That is his turn. And that brings us to a familiar little buddy who comes blasting out the door.
I just pissed him off now.
Spug Noir,
Spug.
Ghost Spug.
Spuggy!
There he is, everybody. He's back, baby.
Buggy to the rescue.
Well, we'll see. Don't get too fired up yet.
Oh,
We
we're
know-
fired up. We're
we
hella
know- we
fired
know
up
how
right
he-
now.
No, that's
They'll
all
say
it takes.
I love that he's black and white. 'Cause he's a
15.
ghost.
Yeah, he's kind of got a little bit of like a blue. I put a little blue on him because he's an apparition. All right,
Okay.
he runs out and he says, "No, Xanthi!" And he's going to make a firebolt attack. Xanthi, go ahead and give me a d20 roll, please. And he's attacking this creature that is bearing down on you.
7. Just
7,
back
20.
when it was.
That's a
good
total
for
of
me, it's
23. That hits. No, that does not
Nice.
hit. That does not hit. I'm sorry. That's not a 23. It's a 13. He
13,
just
yeah.
no, Xanthi comes out and he shoots a fireball and just it almost hits you as it goes flying by.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Just like last time.
yeah.
Aw.
All right,
It's
Nori.
like old times.
Yeah, it's like old times.
You
Nori,
know,
you just watched Alrin take a massive hit, but he dodged the second swing of this great sword.
Yep. Team A, fighting side by side here.
Mhm.
Okay, corral action. I will take a swing with advantage at General T.
Okie doke.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Oh, yeah, that's going to totally hit. That's a 28.
Yes,
hit.
that totally hits, as you said.
Mm. That's 13 damage. Second
Okay.
attack. No more advantages. That's going to hit. That's a 17 on the
Ooh.
nose.
That does hit on the nose.
9 for the second hit.
Okay. Takes 2 slashes from Shadowfang. As you slice through this guy, you can see like the strange writhing shadows that are on your blade sort of like wrap around him a little bit and like kind of like tighten around his chest, and then he
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of like shrugs and they dissipate. But he takes the damage from your 2 attacks. That brings. Do you have anything else, Nori? Do you have another something?
I do
Okay.
not have any other somethings.
Okay. That brings us to this one phantom guy who's going to make a couple of attacks on Alrin. He's got 2 attacks with his longsword, neither of which are going to hit. That's a 10 and a
sorry,
13.
I said, is he or is he going to take damage first?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me your damage. He failed his
Big damage.
wisdom save.
Come on, big damage.
I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering that.
No, regular Xanthi damage for 7.
Okay. Well, I rolled 2 misses, so he misses both of his attacks as he takes that damage from your goons, the goon squad.
Good work, guys.
This creature is going to make an attack on Thornton, who came up and stabbed it. Let's see. First, a claw attack. Yeah, that's going to hit. That's a 24 to hit. Thornton gets slashed across the neck for 14 slashing damage. Okay. And then he's going to reach down and bite at Thornton. Ooh, shit. That's going to hit as well. Well, if it's blood you wanted, there's blood aplenty here. He's going to take 8 more damage.
Does this count as willingly given too?
Gonna have to run out with like a little
No.
vial. Like,
Yeah. Above the ground.
Plus, oh shit, there's more. You do not want to get bit by this guy.
Duh. Look at him. Just look at
all mouth.
him. He's
Mhm.
all mouth.
Yeah, he is. He just basically chows down on Thornton's neck, which is bleeding. He's like kind of sucking at the blood. Brings us to Thornton. Thornton is going to. Oh, he's going to use a reaction because he's got
Save
hellish
some of that blood for us, buddy.
hellish rebuke. So he is going to dole out a little
Right.
first level action. This guy. Okay, a bunch of fire damage. As he bites down on Thornton, the creature just erupts. Its mouth just erupts with fire, singeing and charring its gaping maw for 10 points damage. Okay, and then he is going to, so that was his reaction. He is going to make 2 attacks with his greatsword. Xanthi, give me 2 d20s, please.
Sir. All right. I rolled a 15 and a 1.
Okay, the 15 is going to hit, so go ahead and give me 2d6. He's also going to pump a shadow smite into this, so give me 4d6 total.
Okay, hold on. That was 2d6. So 9.
9 total?
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
real bad.
Yeah, not great, but that's all right. Okay. That is his turn. He seems to be standing. He's actually going to move. Nah, he's going to stay where he is. All right, that's Thornton's turn. Desmond. Andy is gone. We'll come back to him. We'll go to Alrin.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, we had a puppy emergency.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. I think I'm going to have to cast, as a bonus action, a 2nd level healing word on myself because I'm not looking so good.
Okay.
Woo! 10 points of healing.
Okay. Very nice.
I feel a little better. And then I'm going to do a defensive flourish to try not to get killed next round when this guy beats on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my last advantage.
Okay.
Thanks, chat. Love you all. So I really want to hit on this and bump up my AC and survive. So the sword is just whipping through the air, almost creating a shimmering shield in front of me of magic.
Hell yeah.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet.
Come on.
7 plus 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Very nice. Okay. And?
And my second attack.
All right.
Natural 20!
Ayo! There we go. There we go.
Get it!
I love these new dice.
Time to
They'll
bring the
work this
pain.
week, and next week they won't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it
With
always
that
works.
attitude.
Have faith.
Say
Everyone,
that to
every
him.
set so far has done this for me.
There's attitude and there's reality. I think he knows his dice.
16 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. That was against the general, yeah? Okay. Wow, yeah. 2 big hits on this guy as he staggers backwards. And he just kind of looks at you and says, "Worthy adversary." Anything else from Alrin?
You can't beat the power of friendship.
Ooh, that was really sweet.
A-team, here we go.
All right. Xanthi.
All right.
Or actually, you know what? Hold that thought. Let's go back to Desmond.
Great,
Andy, we
yeah.
skipped you, so let's get your
Sorry.
action in there.
Okay. Yeah, Dezel is gonna run up to here next to Xanthi, and he's going to stab the big guy with his dagger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
There we go. That's the spirit.
I did have to use my advantage up top, right, Dave? Before?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I got it counted right. Okay. glad I did. 21 to hit.
Damn, that'll hit.
Is it too late to make that a booming blade attack?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Boom away.
Boom away.
Boomer. Wait, you're not a boomer, are you? No.
No. My parents are, though.
Boomers.
All right. Where was I? Oops. Oh, no, I was supposed to roll that, but I was also supposed to roll that. Okay.
Who's he talking to?
I'm talking to myself. I'm doing math.
Mathing.
Whenever there's a pause in what we're saying, it's us waiting for him to add his damage.
16
Roll them dice.
piercing.
Okay. All of
And
that for 16?
Yeah, it's 16 piercing. Didn't
All
roll a
right.
great sneak attack.
That's all right.
And 2 thunder damage
Okay.
from the booming blade.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna try something a little crazy. I'm gonna try to, as my bonus action, I'm gonna try to telekinetically shove this guy backwards 5 feet.
Okay.
So he needs to make a DC 15 strength save. It's probably kind of strong.
All right. A strength save, you say? It's only a 10.
All right. So he fails. I'm going to shove him 5 feet back this way. That's all right. And as he's sailing back, he'll get the other 2d8 of my booming blade attack.
Nice.
That's 11 thunder damage.
Okay, so what was the total?
11 thunder damage.
Okay.
In addition to that previous one. Did you get the previous
Nope.
damage?
What was the
too?
previous one?
16 and 2.
10. Yeah, 16 piercing
Okay,
and 2 thunder.
got it.
And then I just
147.
And then I just gave him another additional 11 thunder.
Got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Nice turn. Anything else from Desmond?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. That
My turn
brings
now?
us to Xanthi.
Okay. Yeah, Xanthi will just turn and give Dez's arm a little squeeze and say, "I'm so glad you're okay." And she's gonna twin spell heal us.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
Sexy.
yeah, right? A little magic action.
It feels
So-
like bugs under my skin.
Magic
It does
stroke.
kind of like a creepy crawly in a
Yeah.
not great way, but we each get 13 points of healing.
Nice.
Nice.
And then she's going to move her sphere of death forward. Don't worry, I won't stay there.
A clip in my ear.
I want to, you know what? I'll
You could move. Well, yeah, you can't move through his zone and then out of it, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
I'll take
I
it.
think.
No, not again.
What would
She
Xanthi
can't
do?
possibly.
I would advise
Do that
against
damage
that.
again.
I want to get the general in
Yeah.
it, but not get Nori in it.
Well,
Nor
you're
did
gonna
I
have to
give you the
choose.
nod.
I can't. I'll just stay here. Sorry, Nori, you're gonna
Nope.
get clipped.
I want you to do it.
Okay.
So did you
Um,
stay next to Desmond? Or
No,
did you
she
move?
moved away.
I moved away from Desmond.
Okay. All right. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity from the big guy.
Yeah, I figured.
He will claw at you. I think that might hit. That's a 21 to hit. You don't. Yeah.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. Claw attack.
Roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
That is going to be 12 slashing damage as you
Okay.
race out of melee with that creature.
Back to where it was before I healed myself. That's okay.
Technically, you do still have Nori in the zone, but that's okay, right? That's what you wanted?
know. That's what I
Yep.
was... Because I wanted to get all the bad guys in here.
All right.
Come to me.
The general, is there anything else you want to do, Xanthi?
I cannot.
Okay. The general looks at Alrin and Nori and just, as he's sort of readying his next set of attacks, he just says to you, even if you should defeat me, the horrors that you face ahead will shatter your hope, as it has shattered the hope of hundreds, thousands who have dared to venture into these lands. And he's going to give you each an attack.
Wait. Nope. And Xanthi's gonna yell out, how about these horrors?
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So he'll do a wisdom save first. And I don't think that's going to cut it. That is
Try horrors, not horrors. Those horgoons.
11.
All right, that does not make it. So
All
he
right.
takes full damage.
All right, roll some good damage here.
14.
14 points of damage.
Yep.
Tell me
Surprise!
how your little gremlin goon squad kills the general.
As he's making his speech and he's about ready to like lay it on Nori and Alren, this swarm of little Union dudes just come up behind him in a wave and just woodchopper him.
It's like they run past Nori, like looking at her, and they're like, "We're coming for you next." And then they go over and they just jump on top of the general and just, as you said, just hack him to bits as he falls to his knees. And he starts to topple over and he says, "It will continue until you put an end to it. We cannot rest." And he falls and drops to the ground and goes silent. His body begins to disapparate as he lays on the ground in his blood. And in one moment, the blood in his body disappear from view as he is called back to wherever place he came from.
Yeah, next time we'll get him in the bag.
Next time.
All right, nicely done, Xanthi. Spug Noir is going to race up.
Hey.
And he's going to look over at Thornton, give him a little fist bump. Hey, great to be fighting with you. Desmond, just like old times, right? And then he's
Let's
going
do it.
to make a magic missile attack against Phantom
yeah.
Warrior number 1. Where's
Yeah, that never misses.
it? Doesn't. I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Magic missile. So he has 3 bolts. Give me 3d4. Vamp, why don't you roll 3d4 for me, Alrin?
Nine points.
9 points. Okay. Doesn't drop him, but it definitely hits him. And Spug's like, yeah. All right. That brings us to
Did he cheer
Nori.
himself?
that's
Yeah,
Spug Noir.
Nori's gonna
He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of guy.
step out of this circle.
Give me a wisdom save.
Buggy.
Natural 20.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah.
So you'll take half damage from the little guys. Yeah, we got it, boys. Shit, she's getting away.
6 damage.
So half of
6.
that?
No, that's the half.
Okay. So
Okay.
6 total.
It was
Okay.
13, so.
Okay. So I've stepped out. I'm going to cast Chill Touch at the mouth monster.
Okay. Very
okay.
cool.
That's a 16 to hit.
Mouth
monster?
Sadly, that does not hit.
Dang.
Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna then continue my move, I think, up and around this circle to there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right,
Just chill
that
touch.
is Nori's turn. Let's see. The Phantom is still up. And is going to make some attacks. We'll do one at Alrin. Actually, he needs to make a wisdom save. I'm going to remember this time. Yay, remembering.
And how?
12. He fails.
Please take 13 points of damage.
Hell yes. He, my friends, reaches forward as if he's going to slash at Alrin and is piled up on by these little gremlin goonies and disappears as they tear him apart. They're just like tearing bits of his ethereal body and throwing it off. You can just see little bits of ethereal flesh disappear, and he, as they get back up and sort of dust themselves off, all proud. That
Really good
creature
work
is
today,
gone.
guys. Really good.
Yeah, we're thinking about asking for a raise when we negotiate.
minor
Just
exception.
letting you know. Okay, that is they did not get a turn. All right, I'll roll also a wisdom save for the mouth monster guy. A 19 on the die, so he'll take half damage. Go ahead and roll your damage, Xanthi, as they run over. Back to work! Jesus Christ!
9.
We need a smoke break. It's in our contract. 9 points damage.
Yes.
Okay. This thing looks like it's been attacked. It has a charred mouth from the hellish rebuke from Thornton, but it seems virile and angry. And it is going to, let me just double check something here.
It's weird because it's so cute.
Yeah.
It has nothing to be angry about. It should be so happy.
I know. Just look in the mirror, buddy. Feel better
shit.
about yourself.
Got
Hugs.
smiles for
That's fine.
days.
He's going to race forward, and he is going to attack Thornton with a claw attack. That will hit Thornton. Ooh, Thornton. 12. Uh-oh. Thornton's not looking so good. He kind of staggers back. And then this creature is going to shift to the side and take an attack at Spug Noir. With a bite attack on Spuggy, that is definitely going to hit. Okay. Oof, Spug Noir's not looking good. Okay. And then he is going to leap over the top of you guys and land behind you, getting away from the goon squad. For the moment, Thornton is going to track that. Desmond, give me 2d20 rolls, please, for Thornton.
A 9. Oh, and a 5.
Both miss. All right, that brings us to the top of the order, Desmond.
Okay, Dez is going to try another booming blade attack on this guy with his dagger.
Okay.
14 plus, so that should hit. That's 23 to hit.
Yep, that will hit for sure.
All right, that's... 20 piercing damage
Ooh.
with 7 thunder damage on top of it.
Nice.
Wow. Big damage against this guy. He definitely felt that. So you said thunder damage?
Yeah,
Just
20. It was 20 piercing, right? 6,
Yep.
11.
And then you said 7, I think you
Yep.
said 7 thunder?
Yeah, 7
Okay.
thunder.
So yeah, with the crash of thunder, more of the terracotta tiles and perhaps some of the structure of the gargoyles crumbles and falls down into the courtyard at your feet.
He's gonna try to shove him again. Bonus action telekinetic shove. He'll need to make a DC 15 saving throw.
Strength, right?
A strength saving throw, yeah.
I hit it, 15.
Okay. Then it doesn't work.
Okay. Anything else?
It.
Desi.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. Alrin, it's your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm looking at this creature, pointing my sword at it as I am going to do a defensive flourish, going at it and basically telling it, my family hunts shit like you. It's time to die.
What language are you speaking?
What do I speak? In Elvish.
Okay.
So, 10, 15, 20. So I'm gonna be right up on him. See if I can do some damage. Swinging.
Hell yeah. Let's do some damage. I like that
19 on the
idea.
die, so 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
$17 damage.
Okay. This thing is starting to look beat up.
Second
I should
attack.
hope so.
Oh, shit. That is only a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
I will bonus action cast my last second level spell, Healing Word, on our friend Thornton.
Okay. Very
'Cause we
cool.
need some of that blood. Wow,
This-
that sucked. I healed him for 5. That was 2 1s.
Well,
Nice. You
Still
could
5.
yeah,
smoke
it's
it.
still a 5. Exactly.
I know.
Wow, you're 1 minute you love your dice, the next minute you're telling them to suck it. Those poor
The
dice.
hate comes this way. The hate comes this way.
All right, anything else from Alrin?
Negative.
All right. Xanthi.
All right. Xanthi is going to.
Let's get in the fight.
Yeah, she's gonna run forward. She's going to then bonus action cast Misty Step.
Ooh,
And 10, 15, 20,
very cool.
25 to the other side. And then she's going to turn around and fire bolts with advantage, please.
Scottish Jeff, thank you
Yeah.
for the support, buddy. Appreciate you. 20 stream streak.
That is 20 to hit
Nice.
Okay, 20 will hit.
for 7 fire damage.
Okay. Flames just ripple across the back of this creature, all sinew and bone, large bony protrusions sticking out of its neck. It just kind of like looks over its shoulder at you. Anything else from Xanthi?
No, I'm good. That's all I got.
All right. Spug Noir is going to disengage and step back.
Yeah.
Nori.
Nori's gonna run in. Space that Spug just made for her.
There we go.
Take a couple swings. All right, 22 to hit on the first.
That will hit.
Okay, that is for 9 damage.
Okay. All right.
Second swing is going to be ooh, 13.
13 does not hit.
That's it. That's all she's got.
Okay. All right. That's pretty not too shabby. It brings us to the mouth monster. As it is going to make its first attack, a claw attack against Nori.
Is he? Or is he going to take spirit
Oh, you
damage?
son of a bitch. All right. Go ahead and roll your damage. He failed. He
13.
failed.
Take 13 points of damage. Union
Okay.
damage. Union tough.
Nori, you 24 to hit on a
Yeah.
claw attack. Uh, 15 slashing damage.
Oh no. That drops her.
Oh shit! Nori is down. Okay. It is going to take its second attack against Desmond. Desmond, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits. I'm going to use my reaction to uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you'll take half of it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's going to be 8 piercing and 9 necrotic damage as this thing bites into you.
That was
Yeah.
half.
No, that was total.
Oh, okay. So half of 9 would be 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
All right. That is its turn. Just look at something here. Thornton's turn. Thornton is going to make a couple of swings. Alrin, give me 2 d20, please. Make it count.
Roll a 10 and a 14.
They will both hit. Give me 4d6, please. Nice. Thornton.
19. Wow.
19 total. Okay. Plus some stuff.
The dice are back.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That was
They're not
awesome.
rolling for me.
Two blasts from Thornton. That brings us to Desmond.
The dice give it.
Desmond,
Alright.
your
Dice take it
companion
away.
is on the ground. Nori drops on the ground next to you. As you take a massive bite from this creature, what do you want to do?
Ah, and he's just going to say, just die already. And he's going to stab him.
Jeez.
We'll make that another booming blade attack with his dagger.
Okay.
Uh, 19 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Oh, dang! Spells and abilities renewal
Whoa.
from...
Ooh, thank you, Scottish Jeff,
Ooh,
for Xanthi. That'll be
that's
helpful.
the way to go.
Oh, yeah. So good.
So
You
that's
just-
Dave. That's 18 piercing
Okay.
and 2 thunder damage.
Describe for me how you kill this monster in this moment on the battlefield in the courtyard of the House of Black Lanterns.
He's just gonna drive forward his dagger right up under the chin of, like, into its mouth, like under the roof of its mouth, up into its head, and then the thunder damage from the booming blade will just like
Just
blow
pop
off
his
the
head
top
right
of his
off?
head.
Yeah, very cool.
Mouth monster brain shrapnel.
Yes.
So cool. All right. Yeah,
Close
you
your mouths.
pop this guy,
Close your mouth.
and he is absolutely destroyed as the courtyard goes silent. And you look around, waiting for the next attack coming from somewhere, but it doesn't come. You look about, you look at the gargoyles, you look at the dead monster at your feet.
Healing word to Nori.
Thank you.
We are out of initiative order.
That's 4.
Thank you.
First level.
That works.
Desla is going to run over and check on Thornton.
18.
Are you all right? He's still with us.
He looks pretty bad, but Alrin just healed him, so that's helpful. As he is struggling to kind of keep himself upright, he sort of hobbles over to a brick along the foundation of the building and sits down for a moment. Then he looks up, eyeing the 4 of you, well, 5 of you with Spug Noir. Spug Noir's just over there going, yeah. Hell yeah. Was there something you wanted to say, Xanthi?
Xanthi was gonna say, anyone who needs healing, not you, Nori, please come into the circle of death where it is safe.
Yeah, we got something special for you, Nori.
We're gonna negotiate, but yeah, just healing first. And she's going to cast twin spell, 2nd level cure wounds on, let's see, I guess Alrin and Des. You need it? Okay. Please each take 15 points of healing.
Nice.
And then I can also heal Spug and Thornton too, if they would like a twin spell heal.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Use
They'll
that.
take all the healings.
Okay.
Yep. Thornton looks up at you, Nori, breathing heavily as Xanthi channels this creepy, crawly energy into him. He sort of like winces a little bit, but then kind of nods his head as his wounds close.
19 points of healing for the ghosts.
I can see you are fierce warriors. Defeating the general and his minions, the Sorrow Sworn, is no small feat, but you will face greater dangers. But that is your destiny. Mine is to serve my queen. And I've pledged my blade, my shield, and my life to the undying Queen of Shadow, Acherontis, that I might guard her realm with my life. I vow to uphold her will, steadfast and bold. In the shadows I stand, her eternal guard, until my last breath. He stands up, staggering just a little bit. He sheathes his sword and he pulls out a dagger, takes his hand and he slices his hand. And you can see the blood starting to pool in his palm. I shall pledge my blood to your cause. When you face the one who shall not be named, call for me. By the Queen's power, I will be there at your side. The blood is like pooling up and starting to drip down his arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nori
Dazzle-
grabs.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
right.
ahead.
Yeah.
She's gonna take one of the old empty healing potion bottles and like take some of that blood.
Thornton, you are truly valiant. Your gift will not be squandered.
Good luck, champion. of the Queen. May our paths
you
cross
soon.
again. As you say that, he just disappears. You look over at Spug, and Spug is like, what the fuck just happened? And that's where we're going to go take a little break, because we are due for a break. So
Yeah.
thank you, everyone, for hanging out. That was a bit of a long first half. We will be back in just a couple of short minutes. If you haven't already thrown your hat in the ring for the giveaway, I'll put the information back in the chat here. We do have a pretty sweet giveaway, Encounters with the Dark Powers, that I think you'll really enjoy. So check it out. Type !drawing to get in on that action. We're going to hit the stinger for Scottish Jeff, and then we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Our heroes have found a element of their ritual, a component of the ritual that they need to complete in order to take on the one who shall not be named, to free the Queen of Shadow, Nori's warlock patron, aka the matron, aka the queen, aka a lot of different things, I'm sure, that we could dive into. You were meeting out in the shadowy courtyard of the House of Black Lanterns, where you pled your case to one of the fallen knights of the Order of the Shadow Moon, who had pledged his undying service to the Queen of Shadow, a valiant warrior, pure of heart. Pretty much fit the bill in terms of what you were looking for, because the component that you were seeking in this encounter was blood of the Valiant. You now have a vial of that blood, and your companion, Spug Noir, is on the scene, very fired up, patting people on the back, very excited. Xanthi is getting ready to negotiate with her spirit guardians, who have taken on a strange role in the Shadowlands. They certainly have minds of their own, which they never had before. And they're not holding back on their communicating of a little bit of job dissatisfaction, as they really, really, really would like to kill Nori. And they have been, well, they were damn close to being successful in this last fight. So here we are, standing in the courtyard. The apparition that was Thornton has dissipated as you all stand there. Go ahead, Xanthi.
All right. Okay, so guys, we talked about like a negotiation.
That's
kind
right.
Of deal.
Here we go, boys. I told you. Listen up. They all kind of get in a little bit of a semicircle around you.
Okay, yeah.
All right, what do you got for us?
Well, what is it that you want?
We want her.
No, that's my friend.
Well, look, if we don't kill her at some point, we're gonna be in breach of contract with the big guys upstairs. And hold on, let me talk.
Oh.
Zeke, relax. Xanthi, one of them steps forward. We have been tasked with protecting you on your mission as you know, of course. And we have done so very loyally to you.
Yeah.
But there's one thing in the fine print that I'm sure you remember when you read the contract.
I didn't.
Nori Bibblespark. Look, when you volunteered for this, you signed the contract, just like the rest of us. What are you talking about, baby? You ain't never been a baby. What are you talking about? Look. Are you saying you don't remember any of it? Is that what you're trying to sort of play that card? Because I'm not buying it.
I don't remember any of it.
There we go, boys. There it is. There's the rub. All right. What are you gonna offer us? You say you want to make a deal. Let's hear what you got.
Well, I don't know what is valuable to you.
That one right there.
Why her?
Well, we fulfilled a contract. We get a little bit of vacation. Isn't that right, boys? Yeah. Vacation. And a very padded coffers for the vacation.
Okay, so I've signed some kind of a contract that
Yeah,
says
just like the rest of us.
specifically Nori Bibblespark must die.
Yeah.
Can I see that? Do you have a copy? I mean, obviously you would have kept a copy.
Oh yeah, we got a copy.
So it doesn't say anything like other names. It's specifically Nori Bibblespark.
The little guy pulls out a contract. He unfurls it. It's really, really long.
Oh,
and he's
gosh.
like, all right, hold on. No, it's not there. No, it's page 27, section A2. Yeah.
Jeez.
He's like paging through. He's like, all right, here we go. And he folds it over and he shows you, he holds up this parchment and you look at it and you say, must kill Nori Bibblespark. It's plain as night and day. And there's all kinds of signatures in strange languages. You're not even sure what they say. I mean, it's a contract. It's binding. What are we supposed to do?
How long ago did I sign this?
I mean, when we started.
Like, we started, like a month ago?
Well, I think she's serious, boys. A month ago.
That's
No.
Cast the spell.
No, we've been on this for years, honey.
But I've been a kid in a cartography shop for like 20 years.
Are you pulling our leg?
No.
You're telling me you actually believe that you were a kid in a cartography shop?
Mm-hmm.
Well, boys, I don't know if we can negotiate with someone who's not of sound mind, you know what I mean? Obviously, you're missing a few things from the past.
Well, what's the reality of it? Can you just tell her? Stop
She
playing
signed
these games.
Signed a fucking contract, lady, so that we could kill you.
Well, I don't want that. Nobody wants that except you guys. Tell her what the actual situation is.
Nobody really wants to get killed by us, you know? We just do what we're supposed to do.
I mean, all right. So why do you want to kill her? I get it that you would like to kill her.
Vacation time, baby.
Okay, you get vacation time if you fulfill this 27-page contract.
There's some other details in there too, but this is a big one.
What did Nori do?
What are you looking at, Featherman? You're lucky your name's not in this, pal. Look, if you don't even remember, we got a major problem on our hands. You ought to talk to, hold on. Pages through. Lulu. That's the one you ought to talk to.
Lulu who raised me?
That's the one.
How long ago did I sign this? Can I ask what is the date on the bottom of this contract?
It looks like it was signed about 4 years ago.
4 years
That's
ago.
when we got assigned to you. That's when the mission started. I mean, it's been a long road to get here, but here we are nonetheless. What are you looking at, pal? Get the pecans out of your teeth.
Hey, be nice to Des.
Nah, that's true. Hey, buddy, you got pecans in your teeth.
That's more like it.
Who made this contract? Who wrote it up? Who?
This is between us. This is not. This doesn't concern you, other than
It does
your
concern me.
impending death. You know.
It does concern me.
Well, you should be
Indeed.
concerned.
I don't know. Why do I hate Nori?
Page 33, section A27. Hold on. God damn this thing. We're not allowed to talk about it unless we're in the presence of Lulu and the big man. That's
Who's
the
big
boss.
man?
That's the boss.
Who's the boss?
Well, we can't say. You should know. You were there. You work for the guy. Well, and the consortium, but the guy.
Is this having to do with being a star child?
Is that what they call him now? Oh, boy. You guys are up high on your horses, that's for sure. Don't worry,
know.
don't worry. Yeah, Star Child, that sounds good. That's nice.
Oh man.
It's okay.
Like something really bad happened. And maybe I'm missing some memories?
Look,
Or-
why don't we do this? Why don't we kill your friend and then we can talk about it over a couple beers?
We have a couple beers and we just skip the murder part.
You're only gonna delay it, but after all that carnage, boys, I think we could go for a beers, yeah? I suppose. We're just putting off the inevitable.
Okay. Oh man.
All right, now about them beers, huh?
Yeah, okay, I'll go buy you some. She's just gonna go inside and go get some
All right,
beer
so
from-
you're gonna go in. So you guys walk back into the House of Black Lanterns.
Nori walks like 16 feet away from Xanthi. Behind her, probably.
Yeah, I mean you're keeping these little goons up at this time. Is that right? Or are you gonna put them away?
I'm gonna keep them out, and I will purchase one beer and pour it into a bunch of tiny glasses or tiny little containers and pass them around.
All right. Hey, get easy. They kind of line up. All right. They're grabbing glasses and they're kind of handing them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good on you, kid. I guess we'll hold off. We'll stand down for a bit, but just between you and me, honey, your friend's gonna have to die.
So about this
Yeah?
big person,
Yeah.
do you have a way to contact them?
No, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be the operative here.
Okay. Oh no. I feel like something has really gone sideways in this mission.
As you say that, you see around you as Alrin and Desmond and Nori follow you back inside the House of Black Lanterns, that it is full. The people are back. Spug Noir is somehow sitting at the table, scribbling in his journal. He sees you come in, he waves, like trying to get your attention. You see, the regular patrons that you've seen on the last couple visits that you've had to this place. I assume that you sit down, Xanthi, with your goons. What are the rest of you doing while Xanthi is conversing with her goons?
Sitting angrily in the corner.
Yeah, Des is gonna get everybody some ales and sit with Nori. Do you think we could rest here again tonight?
I think we have to. Well,
I think we have
we
to,
can't go
too.
anywhere else.
It seems
have
like
to
this
fight
is the
that
only
guy
place
again
we can
tomorrow.
rest. Right. We'll just have to clear out first thing.
Is that tar monster in here right now?
Give me a perception check. How about you, Aldrin? Are you sitting with Desmond and Nori at this time, or what are you doing?
I'll be with Xanthi,
Okay.
trying to make this look more normal that all these murder fairy things are in here. Just kind of, play a little music, trying to,
Everything's
smooth it
fine.
over so
Yeah.
nobody's
fine.
freaking out.
Fine.
Just a small
Nobody's
swarm of
really-
fairies drinking.
Yeah, nobody's really paying a whole lot of attention to you guys, honestly. Like, these guys, not only are they little fairies drinking, but they're covered in blood and viscera from they did a lot of damage to creatures. They're
I
covered
can
in it.
clean us up.
That
I mean,
almost
considering
is more
the
would
patrons
fit
here,
in. Right.
yeah.
Right. So nobody's really paying
Everyone's
much attention.
bleeding and dead anyway.
Exactly. So yeah, you're not really drawing a whole lot of attention, but there, nevertheless, you sit. Let's jump over to Desmond and Nori.
Ori got a 7 on
So-
that perception that you asked for.
Okay.
Tar monster, is it here?
You look around and you do not see it.
Well, at least we're not being watched and counted or whatever it is that thing is doing.
We need to think too about these other 3 things we need.
I think we should ask about that pilgrim procession. That seems like the next easiest thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when it is. It sounds like it happens periodically. I mean, we could ask around in here. The tar monster's not here right now, so maybe now's a good time. I don't want to move too close to Xanthi for obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
maybe we take care of that. At least learn some more stuff about this procession. That seems like where the tears are supposed to happen. Or at least
We heard
reliable.
about that from the innkeeper. Is that true?
Yep.
We did. Okay, from
Yeah.
Jarl.
Well, I guess I could ask him if he knows when they'll be back.
You already know that he said he doesn't know. He mentioned that to Nori when they were talking before, or when he was talking to Xanthi. I think Xanthi had actually gotten that information from somebody.
Somebody else might know about it in here. I think I don't have any money because I spent it all here the other
I've
day.
got a little
But
bit. What do you need?
we need to get our rooms, I think. Before we
It's
do
when
anything else.
Jarl comes over, he's like, another beer for you?
In a room, 2 rooms, maybe.
I did happen to overhear that you don't have any coin, but as you know, we take other forms of payment.
That's all right. I have some coin.
It's just me. I'm the one that doesn't have any coin.
Looks like your
Fuck
friend
his
here is
price,
gonna
remember?
front you. Is that
Of
it?
course. We have each other's back. Why are
Good
you
on ya.
taking that tone with us?
Relax, lady, relax. Just checking in and seeing what you need. This is a service industry kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 2 rooms for this evening.
You
And
hungry?
a couple more. Yeah, maybe some food as well.
All right, 5 gold apiece.
All
Jarl,
right.
you don't know if anyone around here might know about that pilgrim procession that you told my friend about?
Ah,
Anyone in here familiar with that or interact with that whenever it happens?
it's hard to say. I'm not exactly sure.
Got any guesses? We're just gonna start
Yeah.
asking people.
Take your pick. I mean, you could ask, I don't know, that guy over there. And you look over and you see this human. He's got sort of like this, I would call like a skullet sort of thing going on. He's got a neatly trimmed beard, but his hair on top of it, on the sides of his head and down the back is like all frazzled. He's got brown robes, and he's reading from a large brown tome. The guy seems knowledgeable. Maybe it's the book.
That'll be the first person we try. Thanks for your insight onto your patrons.
So can I read the rest of this contract while you guys are drinking?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
He lays one of them lays it down on the table and spreads it down on the table.
I would like to attempt to decipher what I supposedly agreed to.
Yeah. It does. You
Right,
you can
sis.
decipher it. It's going to take some time to read through it. It is multiple pages and pages of very fine print. So
Well,
give me,
I only have a couple more minutes until the spell wears off.
give me an intelligence check.
Can I do with advantage?
I guess
can
if you have an
assist.
advantage, you can. No assist on this one from Alrin, sadly. None of this would make much sense. In fact, when you look at it, Alrin, it doesn't even look like words.
21.
21. All right. Yeah, you sit down for a couple of minutes and start reading through it. And I will fill you in on what that all entails.
Okay, and then eventually the spell runs out, and I guess everything just kind of vanishes.
Oh shit. You see one of them reach for a mug and like, oh God, tries to slam the mug. And as they disappear, the beer just pours down on the ground. The cups
Yeah.
fall and clatter on the ground.
Tink.
Yep. And the contract, of course,
Man.
disappears along with them. Okay, so let's do this. We're kind of winding down here, and I think this is going to be a good point to end. But I will go around the table here and see if there's anything that any of you would like to do here before we call it a night on this session. I'll go ahead and start. We'll go over to Nori and Desmond. Nori, is there anything that you would want to do this night, or anything that you and Desmond would want to discuss before we call it? And you guys go to take your rest?
I think we should go ask the brown book man some questions before maybe he disappears forever. Who knows? So I would like to go over and just ask him what he knows about the pilgrim procession at Dead Man's Cross. If anything, butter him up by saying he looks like a smart man.
Oh, well,
Probably
thank
knows
you
a lot of
very
stuff.
much. Please sit.
Okay.
Can I get you a drink?
Nori quick slams the ale that she had. Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Kind of raises his hand, and there's a half orc person that's kind of working the tables, bringing ales out, and they come over, and he's like, another one for my friend.
Thank you. My name is Nori. What's your name?
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Nori. My name is Eldon.
Eldon.
And he kind of like brushes his hair back and kind of like tries to tidy himself up a little bit. I don't get many, well, there's not many conversationalists here, so it's nice to chat with you. You don't
It's
look
wonderful to chat
like
with
the
you too.
others. You look like you're alive.
I am alive. Yes.
Don't mind me prying, but were you born here?
No.
I could tell you have a soul.
Yeah, like I said, you're a very smart man, very perceptive. Brown is your color, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You're very beautiful. Oh,
Thank you. Do you know anything about this procession? What would that even be? Why would there be people crossing this area repeatedly crying?
well, I've been here for quite some time. In fact, I was born here. I don't have a soul myself, but I spend a lot of time observing, and you don't know this place that well? Is it true? You haven't been here for very long?
Not very well. No, we have been here and attacked repeatedly
Oh,
for all
yeah.
of maybe 48 hours.
That's the kind of hospitality this place brings out in people. Sadly, I'm very sorry if any of that was from, any of my type. But
Well,
this
you
is
can't
like
be responsible for everyone.
That's very true. A very wise. This place is like a crossroads. It's where souls pass through. Folks that have died in other planes of existence, right? And best I can tell, they pass through here and they spend some time here, or they pass through onto wherever the realm of their god might be, if they're goodly people, and perhaps to the nine hells if they're bad people. I don't know. I just stay here. I'm not going anywhere. Born and raised in the Shadowlands, as they say, but ever since I've been around, that sort of that process hasn't really worked too well. People are sort of getting jammed up in here, and
It's really crowded here right now.
it is. And
Can't imagine this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, from what I've read, it's not. There's some level of stopover, a layover, or whatever you want to call it, and people who have unfinished business will be allowed to take care of what they need to take care of before they're sent on their way. Good and bad, I guess. And that was, from what I can tell, my studies, that's what it was like under the Queen. But that was a long time ago. I mean, that was generations ago. Ever since then, since I've been around, it's been, the one who shall not be named, and things have been very, very different. Souls piling up. I mean, look at that guy over there. He's bleeding out of the neck. Look at that bandana. I mean, he's bloodier than hell. He's making a fucking mess. But sorry, I get a little upset. I have a little bit of OCD. And you can see,
right.
like, his nails are cut extremely, like, it looks like he gets manicures. Like, he's very clean, even though he looks a little disheveled.
It doesn't diminish your charm at all. Continue.
Okay. And so yeah, I mean, there's, I think you were asking about the pilgrims? Yeah?
Well, I was. I mean, we were still talking
Oh.
about maybe how it once was before, like hundreds of years ago, you say.
I mean, at least. A long time. I mean, some people say that that's just fables, legend, lore. Like, maybe it was never really like that, but I don't know. This place is messed up. And she's always
There's an
watching.
element.
She's always watching, and she's listening,
Is that... do you know how she does that?
I mean, she's got agents, and she's got the crows that fly about. She's got, have you seen that big sort of amorphous tar-looking guy?
Yeah.
Those are called the keepers.
If there's not a keeper in here, does that mean that she might not be listening?
There's always a keeper in here.
Are they invisible?
I don't know.
See one.
I don't know. He looks like he's getting nervous. I don't know if I should be talking to you.
Okay, no, it's okay. We don't have to talk about this.
I don't want to get in trouble, like they keep
She'll
tabs
reach
on
over
everything.
and put her hand on his hand. We don't have to talk about that.
Okay. Thank you.
It's gonna be fine.
I get a little agitated. Sometimes I just get a little nervous. But look, the pilgrims, okay, they travel to the dead man's cross with the promise of moving on, as I said, to wherever their gods reign, right? The dead man's supposed to direct them on their way to wherever that is. He points them down that road. He points them down that road. He points them over there. He points them over here. That's his job. That's all he does.
Okay. That's an important job.
Nobody's making it anymore to where they need to go. The same pilgrims are doing the same procession, and they're worried about the same penance over and over and over again. I'll tell you what, the number of the pilgrims is getting bigger and bigger. There's more of them now than I've ever seen. They just show up, walking down the street, wailing and crying, carrying on. It's disturbing.
I've noticed in this tavern it's been pretty quiet and then very busy. Do they come from here and then go down there?
I don't know. Seems like it's always busy when I've been in here.
Okay. You don't know where they start then? They just show up out there on the street?
They make their way to the dead man's cross. The dead man points in this direction or that direction, and they go in that direction. Next thing you know, they're marching through town again. Right past the House of Black Lantern sometimes. This place always seems to move around, though. You can never quite tell when you're going to enter or exit the grounds where you're going to be. Look, I've probably already said too much. I don't want to get in any trouble with the keepers or the one who shall not be named or any of that shit. You seem like a real nice person, and the half orc comes back with the ale and sets it down in front of you. And he reaches into a coin purse that looks hefty, and he doles out some coin for the beverage. Here's a tip for you, thanks.
Eldon, thank you for the information and the beverage.
What's got you so interested about the pilgrims anyways?
We have an interest in the things that go on in this area. As you have determined, I'm not from here. There's just some things that we're trying to take care of.
Well, look.
I can't say too much. I don't want to implicate you.
If you're looking to connect with the pilgrims.
Haircut.
You like my hair?
Yes, I do. I love it. It's great. Never change it.
I just got it done.
It's perfect.
He does it one more time for effect.
Okay.
If you're looking to find out, continue, please.
It's like the wind is blowing your hair in ways that are defying the laws of physics.
He just licks his chapped lips. He is so kind. I really like you, Nori. Look, are you staying here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, maybe we can talk again sometime.
Room 2.
Just hand him the key.
Yeah.
No. If you're interested in sort of, I don't know why you'd be interested. It's a pretty sad scene, but there's a place. It's hard to find. It's called Sorrow Rock. It seems to be where they always appear, and then the procession begins. I hate to say it, but that Gotten fellow, the bloody one, he's a bit of a guide around here. He might be able to get you there, but don't tell him that I said anything.
I would never say your name, except in my dreams.
Oh, you're so sweet. Can I get you another drink?
Well, I just got this one.
Oh, yeah, of course. Some other time then, maybe.
A minute, though.
Oh, yeah. That sounds great. Let's just sit here and drink together. Tell me a story from where you're from. I'd love to hear a story.
Okay. Well.
Are you gonna tell him a story?
Yeah, of course I'll tell him a story.
We don't need to go into it because the hour's growing late. But you delve into some story.
Where I am a triumphant hero.
Of course. And he seems, whether or not it's true, he doesn't care. He is hanging on every word that you say. He's like interjecting like some like oohs and ahs and that kind of thing. Like, oh, that's cool. And he kind of does this every once in a while. All right. So that happens. As you gain a little bit of information from him. What about Desmond? While Nori is hitting on this guy, what is Desmond doing?
He'll probably go over and stand once he hears kind of some of the nature of their conversation. He's gonna kind of like awkwardly, like he was kind of like listening in, but he's gonna kind of back off now and go over to the bar where Xanthi and Alrin are. Did you guys hear about what Thornton said about her brother? Are you a little concerned about that? Nori's brother?
Ashley, I think you're muted.
Sorry. Yes, you're right. Which part? I mean,
Well, he
he's
said-
real dead, right?
Yeah, but he said that she'll use her brother against her.
I know. I have a feeling that if it really came down to it, you know, if it was her brother or us, I don't know if she would choose us. I mean, I don't think she needs to die like these my summoned creatures seem to think that she's a really bad person. But I'm afraid that if push comes to shove, we'll get shoved.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about it, I guess. But here's the thing, it's like the queen is she's like a death goddess, right? Maybe she could do something about her brother.
Right. Yeah. If she saved, you know, her sugar mama,
Mhm.
then maybe she would have the power to, you know, fix whatever's going on with her brother.
I mean, maybe they have rules or something, but you know, maybe she could at least see him again or something. I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but I am a little worried about it.
And you know, well, one good thing, we haven't seen Jack down here. And
That's
it
true.
seems like we've seen everyone else, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So
I haven't seen anybody I know.
maybe he's not dead anymore.
I hadn't thought about that.
And she'll look up to Alrin, who's just standing next to him. You're being really quiet.
I'll when I get a chance, I'm gonna wander off. Just I'm gonna look like I have to use the restroom or just that I'll be back. And when I head away from them, knowing we're in a very odd place and the circumstances of what are going on might not come off as normal, but I'm gonna try to contact Yazal with the sending stone, but I don't know if it'll actually work.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's do that. Is there anything else that Xanthi and Desmond want to have a conversation about as Alrin steps off to the side?
I do. I want to pay for everybody's rooms out of the bag, as opposed to like have them, you know, like individually scrape together their money. And I wasn't really part of the conversation about getting rooms because I wasn't at that table. I was at the bar. So I would like to pay for everybody's rooms / meal. So that's out of the group funds. So what is that, 20 gold or less
Yep.
than that?
20 gold.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we will jump over to Alrin. Alrin, where are you doing this?
I'm gonna try to find a quieter spot. Probably not in the bar area. Maybe towards where the rooms were.
Okay.
Because I mean I had seen the tall creature that was observing earlier, so I have the knowledge of it, you know, taking account of everybody. So I would want to be outside of the range of, you know, just all the patrons in here.
Okay. All right. So you pull out the sending stone, the other of its pair held by your uncle, Yazal, who is a close family friend of yours. And you speak into it, not knowing if the message will reach him or not. What do you say?
I'm gonna mention that we're off. My party and I are off the beaten trail. We seem to have come into a shadow realm and are looking for some things to do a ritual. And I'll mention, what we were told and if he's ever heard of anything like that.
Okay, give me a percentage roll, please. Percentile.
That is a 19.
Okay. All right, you communicate this information into the stone, doing the best you can to be nonchalant. Nobody's paying any attention to you in this place. There are conversations going on in dark corners. There are people who are lonely by themselves, but you find a spot where you can have this communication.
And again, I'm fairly sneaky and stuff like this, so I'll have a beer. I'll look like I'm talking into a beer.
Sure.
While I have the stone sort of hidden in my hand next to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're actually surprised that you hear Uncle Yazal's voice. Alrin? Is that you, boy?
Sure is, Uncle.
Sounds like you've been busy. As have I. Now it's not like a back and forth sort of communication. It's like you have like 25 words to give.
Right.
So you give in 25 words, you give him this sort of like update.
Right.
Sounds like you've been busy. And then he says, can you get the Chendel? Mordenkainen needs us on the front. Ayu's moving. The golden-eyed one. A changeling. Not of this world. And that is his 25-word response to your message.
Okay.
At this point, we'll say the night winds down. Alrin finishes his beer in the corner, talking to his hand. Desmond and Xanthi discussing this strange contract that has been revealed. Some of the details, but not all of the details, having been learned. Nori making nice with the locals and learning a bit about this weird procession of penitent pilgrims. And we'll say the night winds down and the four of you, with rooms paid out of the communal coffers, find your rest, having gained a second component of the ritual to destroy the Shadowheart and free the Queen of Shadow. And this is where we will pick up next time, my friends. Nicely done on not getting killed. Thank you to the chat for helping to make that a reality. If you guys are interested, we do have a giveaway going on from our sponsors at CZRPG Publishing. You guys definitely, you want to get in on this. This piece of content is very fun. We did not get to use it tonight, but it is called Encounters with the Dark Powers, and it's really freaking cool. It is something that you can throw into your grim dark campaigns to really spice things up when your characters are on the edge of death. I highly recommend that you check it out. If you want to get in on the drawing, !drawing to get to get entered. We're going to make that drawing in just a couple of minutes here as I look for a raid target. So stick around, and my friends say goodbye. So let's go around the table, and we'll start with Chad.
What's up, everybody? Chad here, Van Wickman. Thank you, Dave, for the session. It was fantastic.
You are welcome.
You tried to kill me. You did a great job.
Not hard enough, apparently.
Well, I mean, I understand how much you want to kill Nori, so the distraction is there, right?
Yeah, I'm split between the two of you.
When you can't give it your all to kill me, I can feel the eye is not upon me completely.
Don't worry, you'll have your time.
I'm sure I will. So yeah, here on Tuesdays for Heroes of Greyhawk. Greyhawk. And thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the bits.
Oh yeah, what's going on over? Are you doing the GaryCon live thing? Is that back in action?
I had to skip it over the weekend due to cleaning up a flood in my basement. So but yeah, I've been on Sundays on the GaryCon live. We had massive thunderstorms Friday night, and I had like
no shit
2 inches of water in my basement. Usually 2 inches isn't anything to really brag about, but you know, this time it was kind of sucked. But yeah, so I had to spend a bit of time dealing with that over the weekend. But yes, I've been on Sundays GaryCon live channel at 4 p.m. Eastern. Also getting my ass kicked.
Yes, as you should.
I don't know.
You deserve it.
You like killing me more than Garner does. I mean,
probably not.
He has a passion for my death.
I gotta hand it to him.
Me, and that's cool.
It's definitely you.
It's definitely me.
It's definitely you. All right. Well, Chad, thank you very much. Glad to have you back this week. Let's jump over to Ashley.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse. Minnesota Muse on our Discord on Blue Sky, and Minnesota Muse 99 on Threads. And this is the only place you can find me right now. So if you like what I do, come back and check us out next Tuesday. And also thanks for all of the bits and cheering and the convos in the chat. I love seeing you guys there. And see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. Very fun to get into a little bit of hints at what's going on with your character as well while we're here in the strange shadow realm. These frickin' Union Spirit Guardians have been a blast to play with, so I appreciate it. Let's jump over to Andy G3D.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch. Yeah, you can just find me here on Tuesday nights right now, playing Desmond. Dodging all of Dave's curses and having a great time. Thanks for all the bits tonight. That was awesome. We hit a hype train. And sorry, Dave, for rushing you earlier and making you feel pressured.
Just giving you shit, man. There's a lot of buttons to push and knobs to twist, as you know.
I understand there are a lot of buttons.
Yep.
And a lot of knobs.
Yep. Not the least of which is the four of you. Hey-oh. Speaking of one of my favorite knobs on the screen right now, let's jump over to Shelly. Shelly, how are you?
Hey, yo, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Thanks for calling me a knob.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey, It's Flea Monkey.
Whoa.
Out in the world, such as Instagram and Threads. You can find me here every Tuesday night doing this. And tomorrow is our on week for Pathfinder 2E over on Tithalanos' channel. So come check it out tomorrow. We're going to be doing some storytelling, dropping some backstory. It's going to be a good time. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Fantastic. Thank you, Shelly. I say knob with the utmost respect and love. You guys are my favorite goofballs that I've been able to hang out with, so I appreciate you all for that. We are going to give some shit away. Encounters with the Dark Powers. As I already mentioned, this is a fantastic piece of content. I think you will like it if you're a dungeon master. If you're not a dungeon master and you win this, give it to your dungeon master buddy, because this is some pretty cool stuff that you can incorporate into any old campaign. It allows you to your characters to make some deals with some nefarious entities, which I think our team here is about to learn is a distinct possibility in this domain of dread. So I encourage you to get in on the action here as I look over to my list. I would like Ashley, if you wouldn't mind doing the ceremonial 5-second countdown for us, please.
All right, everybody, if you've got your name in the drawing, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
And the winner is Old School FRP. Old School on a bit of a streak here, vying for first place with Cardman. Let's just make sure that Old School is in the chat. Old School, you're going to love this piece of content. I think you're going to want to definitely incorporate this into your existing campaigns. It is freaking fantastic. So thank you. I will reach out to you with the link as per usual. And I think now we're going to go ahead and raid into our colleagues over at Captain Owlbear. These guys are, looks like they're playing some Marrow Strand, and they are live with the action. So let's give them some good old-fashioned Guild Superior love, you guys. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate you sticking it out with us through this crazy, dark realm of shadow that we have found ourselves in. It's all for Shelly, so you can blame her. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.